Hello, everybody. I know we've still got about a minute before it starts. If you want to go to your downline chats, your groups, anything that you use to keep in contact with your team, let them know that it is Power Hour time. I'm going to get everything set up here. If you guys will just give me a minute and just follow up with everyone, make sure everybody joins us, and I will be right back. Thank you, guys. Okay, I've got everything set up here. Sending out a few more reminders. Let's see. I've got Stacy joining me today. I'm going to see if she is. There she is. I'm going to make her co-host. Okay, I am in my bedroom hiding from my kids. How many of you are doing the whole homeschool thing right now? Yes. Is it crazy? Is it going good? Do you guys get along with your kids? Like, how are you guys doing? Jody, that was sweet.
Well, I'm the terrible mom. We haven't even started.
Listen, it's fine. It's probably fine.
It's fine. It's all fine. We're going to get through it.
Working from home, Ty, that's awesome. So, Ty, do you have a regular like 9-to-5 job, or do you do like true just like full time? I always like to see like how people's businesses have changed since like they've went from remote working from home and working there true. I always like to see like how it's played with your business. Trying to stay caught up in this chat. Let me see. She worked 9-to-5 still. Oh, you go, girl. Well, I'm glad that you're able to be home because it's terrifying. They tried to call my husband back into work last week, and I made him deny it because I'm terrified of this. Okay, so today we're just going to do a lot of rambling. I feel like I don't really have many tasks. Has everybody already done their birthdays today? I feel like if you haven't done your birthdays, definitely do that. At this time especially, I love to love on everyone a little bit more. Obviously, their birthday is going to be crappy this year, like they can't go out to eat or they can't see their family. So love on them, let them know that you're thinking of them, let them know that you hope that their day is absolutely perfect. Make each one specific to that one person. So say their name, go check on their page and see what they've been up to. Put that in the birthday message. If they have dogs and you have dogs, put your dogs in the messages. If your kids have connected with their kids, put your kids in the message together. But make it super personable and love on them. So if everybody hasn't done their birthdays already, if you want to take a few minutes and do that, that might be the only task that I have for you guys today. And then just let me know in the comments when you're done.
Well, I'm going to have you talk about something
Okay.
because I have a couple of tasks. We'll go through them, but I want you to tell these people on the call specifically what you are doing to get people enrolled. This girl, I'm telling you what, has like 175 personally active people this month. That's absolutely freaking incredible, right? So, go a little bit over how you get people to enroll, and your retention stays like that a lot every month. I mean, you've enrolled a ton of people this month,
Mhm.
but your retention level stays really, really great. What are you doing to keep that retention level up and keep people, enrolling like you are?
Mhm. So I am huge on being personable. I want to know what medications they're on. I want to know their middle name, last name. I literally like have all the details besides my customer social security number, and it's because I'm so personable with them. My kids know my customers. My customers know my kids. My kids' customers talk with my kids, like they FaceTime just to talk with my kids. So you have to have that connection. I never sign somebody and like, okay, here's how you get into your back office. Here's how you take it. Peace out. See you later. I'm like, I either like drive them bat poop crazy, or we build an awesome relationship. I have never once had anybody come to me and tell me that I'm too much or anything like that. And I feel like it all starts in like, you have to find your audience. You have to find your people. You have to find people who you vibe with, people who are like-minded and in it with you. Goal setting is huge. I do goal setting every single Thursday. So if you're not doing goal setting with your customers, checking in with them every single Thursday, I highly recommend doing that. I don't have my sheets in here because I just grabbed my stuff and ran to the bedroom to hide from my kids. But I have a goal setting sheet, and I put their name and their overall weight loss goal, and then I break it down. So if they message me and say, I want to lose 100 pounds, I'm not going to write on there, this month we're losing 100 pounds, right? I'm going to break that 100 pounds down. I have them give me a good 90-day run, not 90 days to lose 100 pounds, but I want them a good 90-day run, and I want to break that down throughout their entire journey to show them like, if I have them come back to me and they say, oh, this isn't working for me, I don't feel this, or this, then I go to their sheet and I'm like, well, last week you said your appetite was doing good and, you'd lost 5 inches, you hadn't lost any weight, but you're losing inches. You got to keep people in that positive mindset because right now, especially, people are naturally nasty. They're either sick of their kids, they're sick of their husband being off work, they're sick of not being able to go out to eat. There's just so many things that people have just like stopped doing, like tanning, nails, lashes, like those things are affecting me like hardcore. So I get that like nasty mindset, but you have to keep people happy, positive. And if you just show people that you're sitting at home, hot mess express with your kids doing homeschool, like everybody in this world is doing the same exact thing right now. And if we show them as a company that we're doing the same exact thing and we're feeling amazing, they're going to want some of that too. If I watch somebody's live and I'm like, oh my God, what is this girl doing? Because she is so happy. She's having so much fun. She's making money and she's not struggling on any level. I got to get in what she's doing. Like, who doesn't want that, right? So I feel like doing those kinds of things, sharing the experience, letting people know like we're happy, healthy, we're making insane money, and this works, like people want that. So that's my spiel.
And I know she does work incredibly hard and she works constantly. And people get frustrated when they're working, an hour here and an hour there and an hour here and 20 minutes here or whatever. But I can tell you she puts in like full time minutes, full time hours, full time days. And, like we've said before, you can't expect to make a full-time pay or a full-time residual income on part-time basis.
That's right.
So residual is something that I think a lot of people have misconception of.
Mm-hmm.
And residual is an income that comes constantly and continuously, even through times like this and times like we might see in the next couple of months. We don't know what the next couple of months are going to have effect on the industry, on the world, on out-of-home jobs or whatever. We don't know what kind of effect this is going to have in the next couple of months. So residual income is that income that you build, the income that you build with your team and your team builds, and you have that pay coming in no matter what. And that is a huge thing for a network marketing industry, to have that residual, because a lot of people don't have that kind of income coming in. We always, a lot of people are salary based or hourly based. Most people are hourly based, and they are getting full-time pay whenever they put in the job because they're working full-time. So you got to kind of think of this as your business, as your full-time job. Even if you are only able to do it part-time, you put as much time as you can into it to make that full-time pay, especially if you're wanting full-time residual pay from it.
I have a question, Stacy.
Yeah.
We are talking about follow-up. I see somebody else in the chat has the same question too. So, so like I have over 300 personal customers, and I use my follow-up box, but this is getting to be too stressful. Like I'm just like I have to figure out something different. Like I mean, it works, but getting to have that many personal customers and following up is taking up all my time. And I don't know if maybe anybody else would chime in, what do they do and what do they use, or what do y'all use? Just, because it looks like a couple people have that same question.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know how Valera does it, but I do know that she has a chat, and everybody that enrolls underneath her goes into her chat, right, Valera?
Yes.
And she has a chat with 300 and some people or something like that, that are personally with her.
Because I've noticed when I have my chat on Facebook starts preventing me from inviting people to the chat now.
Oh, wow. I've not had that.
I've not had that either.
I've had it happen 3 times now.
What the heck? I wonder if it's like a Facebook jail thing.
I have no idea, but I've really done it, and it was just like, it gets frustrating because I'll have like over 120 people in there, and then it's like can't add anymore. And you don't have an invite button anymore on your messenger chats either. So you can't
specifically at the ad, so I'm not sure.
They're
changed
the invite option.
So with Valera, I know that she has a binder like this thick that she carries around everywhere she goes. And I'm not shitting you in the least bit. She carries this binder around every single place she goes. And she also uses yellow folders. Is that right? Your yellow, but like the manila envelopes. I'm going to let her tell you because she's better on this follow-up than I am. I just go through my reports every month, and I message every single person that was with me the month before. That's how I do it. That's how I keep track of my people, and I periodically go in within the week and I message my customers. My main follow-up is monthly from my report, but weekly I go through and, the people who I know want to be contacted quick or more often are the people I contact more often. I'm not as in-depth with it as Valera, but I do know my customers. But she's just better at this than I am. So I'm gonna let her tell you.
Ashley, I think that you would like, Emily, what is it called? I can't think of what it's called now. That thing that you just downloaded?
Chat Silo.
Yes. I think that would be your
Chat
jam.
Silo?
Yeah.
Got an app?
You got to check it out more? She's like, don't put me on blast out here.
Is that like a app?
You have to do it from desktop, but you can like put all of you can link it with, I believe, 2 Facebook accounts, but you put all of your like potentials, your 7-day, your people who are on like the belly blast or people you need to follow up with, like you can categorize them by name and caller. And so let's say today is follow-up day for my 7-day. You can go to your 7-day people and you just click on their file and type out the message, and it sends to every single person without you going in Facebook jail. So instead of sending that message 10,000 times, you just send it to that one, and then it goes to everyone.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right?
I'm excited now.
Yes, I feel like that would totally be your jam. I need to convert myself over to that because the binder system is getting a little much because it's gotten
overwhelming.
It is, yeah. So I have a super good system with it. Like we understand each other. We're on a good ground together, I feel like. But this chat silo is like a whole another ball game. So I know Emily's doing it and Kyla Helms.
I wonder if you're able to, because I like sending recipes. Like I'll be like, my follow up isn't always a, hey, how's it going? You know, I'll
Yeah.
like recipes or things like that too. I wonder if you can do that in there. That would be cool.
I would think that you could. I believe that you can send the pictures and then the any text. So like it looks kind of funky, but you just type it out and select which category you want it to send to, and it literally will send to all the people.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yes, I feel like that would be your jam. I definitely need to look into that this week for sure.
Alicia,
Emily, what was the prices on that? I know that you said you could do it monthly or yearly, I believe.
I think the yearly was $179 maybe.
Something like that, yeah.
that's it though.
I mean, that's it. $29 a month. I mean, if you're spending $29 a month to help your business run smoother and more efficiently, that's $279 a year, not $179. Sorry. Then any amount of money that you put into your business is tax deductible,
Okay.
and it's going to help your business run smoother, and you're not going to be so stressed. So, you know, I hear sometimes a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, an extra $29 a month. That's 2 trial sales a month. Sell 2 samples. That's all it is, 2 samples a month. And I hear a lot of people say, well, I can't do this personal training. I would love to be in this group. It's $29 a month, but I can't afford it. It's 2 trials a month. Sell them. Sell 2 trials. That's all it takes. And, you know, to make that extra income, because every little bit of learning that you can do, like, I mean, we have free calls. We have free power hours every single day. Take the time to, you know, get your teams on these calls. They are very beneficial. My team's having calls every single night. We've had a call every single night except for Sunday nights for what, 5 weeks now?
This should be our 5th week. 5th week.
We've had Austin Zuloff, Ray Higdon. We've had the Meltons. We've had Jesse Lee. I mean, we've just had so many people come on these calls, and they're so beneficial, and they're helping every person that's on them. And they've just been so magical to keep the inspiration and the motivation alive, especially right now. But, you know, there's free calls all the time. Take every chance you can to get your teams involved in these calls and involved in the free stuff. And sometimes when there is a price and you're like, oh my gosh, this training is so awesome. We all just joined, you know, a lot of us just joined Brian Fryer's trainings or his group. And that group is phenomenal. $29 a month, 2 trials. I'm sorry, because you could sell 2 trials a month. So, you know, take the time and invest in yourself, invest in your teams, and help them. You know, because there's so much more training than we can provide on an hour-long power hour call. There's so much more training that you can find on, you know, any of these paid things. And sometimes it comes down to you actually don't need training. You don't need training. You just need to get out there and do it. And that's something that's really hard for some people to understand is you don't need all that crap. Just go do it. No, you can go out there and sell it. Go out there, promote it. Go out there and market it. It's about marketing. And I mean, yeah, sorry. That was my spell.
No, you're fine. I'm just catching up in the chat. Emily, do you have a personal customer page? I do not have another Facebook page. I just run it off this, but I do have a customer group, if that answers your question. Susan, I do my follow-up messenger, email, and phone call. So I, on my follow-up sheet, have, is it best for me to call you, text you, Facebook message you, or email? I always want to know what platform's best for them. So I do mine of all those. But I need to get on that chat silo bus because that will save me so much time and energy. Okay, I think I caught up.
Okay. So do you want me to give a task?
That'd be great, yeah.
Okay, so, you know, all auto ships ran. I don't know how many people actually go through and follow up with their auto ship people. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to send you guys a script. Let me grab that really quick. Go ahead and talk if you want to, because I'm looking for it.
I had to mute because I heard tiny humans running my way. You guys do not want to hear that.
Sorry, I had a customer. She's driving me crazy.
You're fine.
I don't know if Hannah Montgomery's on the call or not. I'm not looking at people, but I'm going to tell you guys she is within single digits of hitting 3-star.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I'm having issues in my Facebook or in my Messenger. It doesn't load.
I saw that you and Alicia are both having that problem.
Yeah, I can only go back like 20 messages or something. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys.
Mine is doing it again. Is yours doing it again, Stacy?
It is. It's ridiculous. I can only go back like 10 messages, if that. And if I close it out and I go really, really, really slow, I can load more. But I have to go really, really slow.
Oh my god.
Mine is doing that too, but on my phone. But if I get on Chrome or the computer, then it'll let me open up all of them, which is annoying because I don't work so much off my computer. But yeah, on my phone, it's only letting me go down so far, and then it just sits there and spins.
That is crazy.
Well, if you back completely out, like clear the app, and then go back into it, it'll let you go for however long. But if it sits open for a while, it just spins. Oh, it's making me nuts. I'd like to throw it. I do need a new phone though. I cracked my back of my screen like on Friday. So maybe I'll just get a new phone.
You totally should get a new phone.
Okay. I sent you guys a script. What we're going to do is you're going to go run a report. I want you to go to, I'm going to talk to you while I'm doing this because I'm not sure exactly what report it is. I have to always look at it when I'm doing it. This is one of the things I think people fail with most is running reports. You know, I do a lot of failing with running reports because it takes so long for my reports to run in my phone. Okay, so we're going to go failed smart ship, no PV. Run that report. I think this is something everybody needs to make sure that they're doing every month because a lot of people, the problem is their card is expired and that's the problem. And sometimes a lot of it has come down to, you know, how we have to have bank approval for some CBD patches. Sometimes I'm seeing that they have the CBD patches in their cart and we need to go back in and recall the bank and let them know, hey, we need to have this reprocessed and I'm going to make purchase through True Vision Health Europe and I want this approved. And sometimes it comes down to having to take the CBD patch out and having that report reran or having that order reran without the CBD.
I have had a lot of orders fail this month, and it's been customers who have had forever, and they're failing because their email is incorrect. So if you have that and you've sent it to ESR and they say that they're not seeing anything wrong on their end, it's they need to change their email address.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So on your failed smart ship, if it comes up and it comes down to lower levels before your level ones, hit the level and it's going to take you down to your lower levels first. Or your level ones or whatever. Usually it pops up as your level ones first. Sometimes mine does, sometimes mine doesn't. I never know what I'm going to get when I log in. So, you know, you can take those names down or we can take the time and message them all together now.
You can totally click that plus sign in the top left and just do a huge mass message of everybody whose subscription failed.
Are you messaging through the back office then?
Yeah, I do that. When I send mine, if they have a phone number, it goes to their text, and then it goes to their email, and it also goes to back office. So they get notification on 3 different platforms.
Whenever you send that, or do you have to send them individually?
I do the mass message.
And it texts them automatically with their phone number.
Yeah, if they have a phone number on file.
I didn't know that for some reason.
I just learned it. Okay, I saw something in the chat. Jody, I have my own follow-up sheets, and I just ask them like everything from like what time they were born to all the things. Hold on, don't do that. So I have my own follow-up sheet. If you want to message me on Facebook, I believe Alicia was able to make me a PDF file that I can email to you, but I can totally get you a picture of it to show you what it looks like. I don't have them in here with me. I'm so sorry. And if I go out there, my children are going to leech onto me, and it would just be bad. Emily, I've not had anybody have that problem. Maybe their email is incorrect in back office, or they don't have a phone number, maybe. Stephanie, I don't know what step you're at in doing that, but if you load your report, and then after it loads, there's gonna be like check boxes by all the names. If you hit the very top check box, like before the one by the name, in the left corner, this is from phone. I don't know if it's different on computer. I don't know how to work from my computer anymore. I don't know what happened. But if you just hit check all, and then at the top right, it will come up create message or something like that. You just hit that and it will load. Might take a little bit, but it will load, and you just type out whatever message you want to send. Okay, perfect.
Do you ever sigh like all day long?
Yes, my husband hates it, so yes, I do.
I do too. I was like, why are you sighing at me again? I'm like, I'm not. Oh.
My husband is on my computer being loud, so I have to come find a spot. Now this guy's mowing the lawn. Can't
Aw.
find any quiet area. My dog is happy. He's on the porch.
No.
There's just no quiet.
Emily, it is failed orders, yes.
how good's everybody, or how close is everybody done to sending messages? I'll talk about something else. Unless Blair wants to talk about something else.
You can totally go ahead.
Okay. I'm super excited for next month. I'm excited for this month, like truly, truly excited for this month. But I'm really, really excited for next month because May is generally our biggest month. So, you know, you guys need to be preparing your teams, getting them excited, pumping them up, doing whatever you need to, because there's going to be lots and lots and lots of rank advancements next month. And I'm telling you, there's lots and lots and lots of rank advancements this month, big rank advancements this month. But we're going to see even bigger advancements next month. So you guys need to be preparing them and getting them excited, and just whatever you can do to get your teams riled up, because it's going to be really big. And one of the biggest things that's going to need to happen for all these ranks to hit is you guys are going to have to work on your follow-ups and your retention. Retention is the biggest thing, and I know a lot of people don't work on their retention. They're just like, oh, they didn't order, I'm not going to reach out. So you need to be making sure you are reaching out, and you need to make sure that you are, you know, following up with those people and retaining those people, because that's going to be the most important thing in your business for the next month, specifically for May, and maybe even going into June. June might even be big as well. Right now, people need to make money, and teaching them to make money is one of the biggest things you can do. But I'm telling you, May is going to be super, super, super exciting. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see it all. I'm like, all giddy. I'm like, come on, May, let's hit. I'm ready. So, you know, just be sure you guys are following up with those people. You'll run these reports, use reports, utilize them, utilize scripts. If you guys need scripts, ask somebody. Somebody's got scripts to have you send. Utilize those scripts, make them your own, make them specifically to you, specifically to your customers. Like Valera said, reach out to your customers, get to know them, comment on their post, message them, and just see how they're doing for the day. It's going to take all of that and you working your business solely every single day for those ranks to happen. And whenever your team see you working like that, you're going to see them rank up as well and work that way. So I'm excited. Just like,
I love that feeling. I got thank you cards to mail out for this month. Alyssa, that is awesome. Alyssa is one of my girls, and she has double her numbers from last month, this month. She is killing it.
Nice. Who has hit the global bonus pool? Anybody? Emily?
Stephanie.
Awesome.
Oh, they went too fast. Time, Maury. They went too fast. We broke the chat, you guys. There it goes. This is awesome. Look at all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 so far. And there's 4 others that are on here that I know have. That is awesome, you guys.
That is incredible. I saw one of our girls retired from her outside the home job yesterday as well.
Cool.
I mean, you guys, the next few months are going to be like a train running through and just taking everything out its way. It's going to be so awesome. So if you aren't excited and your teams aren't excited, you need to do something to get them going. Because some of our biggest ranks have happened in May and June. And I know June's a slower month for a lot of people. But not for us. It's not going to be for us. It's going to be super, super big. What Nicole, what Ashley just say? This business is a blessing to retire at 29. I never expected. I thought I'd do dentistry till the day I died.
I love that so much. That is so awesome.
So, you know, you guys got to focus on retention and growing those teams and getting people just learning to grow the business. And, you know, I have found in the past 2 weeks, when I have somebody new coming in, especially in my downline and level 2, level 3, whatever, 6s and 7s, that putting them in a simple Zoom call with me, and they're upline all the way up, and all of us telling a little bit about us, a little bit about our story, a little bit about how to just sell those 5 trials and get people on board, has been one of the most magical, powerful things I've ever done in this business, because I don't know if Whitney's on here. I don't know if Chelsea's on here. Chelsea enrolled 3 people in 24 hours after our first Zoom. Whitney ranked up to managing already in a week after our call. And so it's just one of those things. Utilize your upline. If you don't have an upline, utilize somebody else. Utilize the sideline. Utilize somebody powerful in your downline. Or just use yourself. Use yourself and, you know, their sponsor or whatever, because those calls are absolutely incredible, and they've been just really incredible. So 3 ways are super important, I think. All right, is everybody done sending out those auto ship reports, or auto ship scripts? And Stephanie, you're welcome. I love power hours. I love jumping on. I love doing them. I love doing our team calls every single night. Did we lose Valera?
I'm checking the chat. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Heather put in the chat that she utilizes the chat option. Last week she sent downline query to out of her reports and got reactivates out of it. So that is awesome. I'm obsessed with doing those, especially right now. Like right now is a good time if you have any like giveaways. So like my upline's doing giveaways, so I'm like messaging everybody who has yet ordered with that giveaway to get them in on it to get their order placed. So that is super awesome. That's a great thing to be doing. Heather, you are welcome.
You know, the other day I was talking in a group. I don't know what group it even was, but people were like, I can't sell. I don't know what I'm doing. Why can't I sell anything? And then I'd go to their Facebook wall, and they haven't posted in months. Months. I mean, one was on complaining about not growing. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't get anybody to buy. Nobody wants to buy anything. But she hadn't posted in, I mean, since like December. And if you guys aren't posting in your groups, on your wall, in your stories, on your Instagram every single day, and you know, you can utilize Instagram more than you want to use Facebook for all I care. Businesses are growing hugely on Instagram and Pinterest and, you know, LinkedIn and whatever platform you decide to use. But if you aren't posting every single day something about your products or something about your business, you're going to fail. And that's just a cold, hard truth. It has to be done every single day. You know, it's just like, you know, you don't get on TV and watch commercials, and you don't go a day without seeing an ad for a fast food restaurant, or you don't go a day without seeing an ad for, I don't know, tampons or anything like that. You're always seeing an ad for something. So if you're not placing your marketing or your ad out there for people to see, they're not going to see it. And sometimes all it takes is a picture of an orange and a blue pill saying, oh my gosh, this energy is insane. Thank you. That's sometimes all it takes. That's all it takes. Sometimes all it takes is, oh my gosh, I've lost 2 pounds again. I jumped over this plateau. That's sometimes all it takes. If you're posting something like that on a daily basis, you're going to see your business grow. But if you're not posting, and I'm saying you need to be posting in your groups. If you're not posting in your groups, your customers aren't going to see those posts. If you're not posting on your wall, your friends and your family are not going to see your posts. If you're not posting in your stories and you have people that only solely do stories, people aren't going to see your post. So it's so incredibly important to make sure that you are using those on a daily basis.
I agree for sure.
And I have some new people coming on. I'll tell you what's been really helpful for them. Every day they come to me and they're like, okay, what can I post?
Yes.
So 3 times I go through and I find posts, or I just make something up right off the top of my head. I'm like, okay, this is what you post today. And I send it to them. I give them 3 things for them to send, whether it be sporadically throughout the day or whether it be 3 times in a row. I'm like, here, spread these out throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
Give your people something to post, because what it comes down to so many times in this business is people are just like, I don't know what to post. Hang on. Sorry, we have construction going on, so it got loud. That's what it comes down to so many times. I mean, 8 times out of 10, people are just like, I don't know what to post. I can't post. Oh, I got these pills. They're helping me feel so good, over and over and over. And, you know, sometimes it just takes you giving them. I mean, you're in here, you know what to post. If you don't know what to post, reach out to your upline. Say, hey, give me something to post today. What can we do? Put your person in a 3-way chat with your upline. Say, hey, help me give them ideas every single day to post. And that's why I think a lot of people don't have anybody growing underneath them, because they don't know how to post. And people aren't taking the time to teach them how to post anything. So that's really important as well. Sorry, I start rambling and I forget what I start talking about.
No, it's good stuff. You are killing it. It's good stuff. Is everybody still doing their messaging? I want to know who does the mass messages too, to see how it's working out for you guys. See what kind of feedback you get.
Well, I'm going to start today because I didn't know it sent to. I always just take their names down and go to my messenger and message them. I didn't know that it went to their phone, their email, and their back office.
Yeah, so if they have their entire contact information filled out, like when they do their forms, it will go everywhere. Do mass messages monthly. That's awesome.
Okay, so Ty, I'm calling you out now. So what do you use in your mass message? What do you put in it?
Oh gosh, now I have to speak. I have no makeup on, y'all.
You do not
work from home, right?
So basically, so every time there's a special or like a corporate something, even though they're sending out emails themselves, I just kind of reiterate and just be like, hey, did you hear? Just wanted to give you a quick update. And like, I make my messages really like short and to the point. And so like, for example, for the Easter promo, I was just like, hey, did you hear? There's an Easter promo. You're basically getting these shakes, like almost free, and shipping's included at the great deal. And then I'll put like 3 like tabs. I'll be like, the great thing is that it'll help with cravings. It help with getting your gut cleaned out. And then I'll be like, and then your energy. If you have any questions or you need to reach your coach, let me know. Or you can always reach me, and here's my cell phone number. So, and then I usually copy paste my Facebook profile. Like I'll be like, in good health, Ty Hollingshed, and then I'll just put my Facebook profile and just put it like underneath my name, because some people are weird about texting. They don't want me or something, you know, just because some of them I don't know. Like some of these are my levels 5 and 6, and you know, sometimes you just don't know who they are. So even if you taproot, sometimes they feel more comfortable finding you on Facebook. So I try to give them different channels to reach out to me in case they need me. So
I like that a lot. That is really good.
I like that too. But I've been using messaging people. I've been telling them, hey, you get this special, you get your combo, and you get a box of shakes for $11 that are normally like $35 because they're getting their shipping for free. So by the time you add on shipping to $80, you're at $88, you know.
Yeah, what Ashley Bradley just put in the chat is literally perfect. That was way better than what I said. So I would put something like that.
I was trying to type as you were speaking to help everybody. I kind of left off a little bit.
No, that's literally perfect. I'm like, wow, that sounds way better than I ever sound. So.
No, I have to break it down easy for people because I'm like, huh, $11 for a box of shakes. Yeah, we'll go for it. Plus, you get a free shaker cup. So, but I love what you just said, because I think that's I really think that that's a huge struggle for so many people, is because nobody knows how to talk to people, and just learning how we talk to our customers. You know what we need to do? We need to do, I know we've talked about it before, we need to play do like a role play Zoom of how we talk to customers.
I
I
think
am so down.
a lot of people forget, like people think that when they post something in one place that everybody's going to see it, but because of the algorithm they don't. So like I may make a post in the group, but I make a post on my page and I text them in our messenger through the back office, and I message them on Facebook, because I'm like, if you don't see it here, you're going to see it here. If you don't see it there, you're going to see it there. You know, it's like you want to make sure you hit every different angle, because people do not see everything you post.
No, you're right. They don't.
Let's do the role play on my power hour on Saturday.
Okay.
You guys gotta, you gotta be there.
Okay.
Okay.
I love that idea.
One thing to go off of what y'all have been doing or been talking about is every Monday I go to every new person like from the past week that has signed up, whether it's a 7-day pack or they bought everything. And I just send them a message like all the way down to my entire team, kind of like what you've been explaining. And I just say, hey, I'm Ty from True Vision. I'm part of your support team. If you have any questions, you need the directions or the measuring chart or anything like that, just let me know. Here's my cell phone number. Here's me on Facebook. So even though like maybe they're a good friend of mine, they're like, why are you sending me this? Or they're a complete stranger in your downline. The messages that you're doing, like when you click that and you can just do a mass message, every Monday I just wake up and that's the first thing I do. I actually forgot doing birthdays because I did that first.
So listen to this idea. We talked about it. I don't even know what night we was on our call. Maybe it was wine night. We do wine and wisdom every Saturday night, and it's been so much fun. I mean, we talk about the business. We don't talk about the business. We talk about whatever. It's been just a blast. I think this next Saturday will be our 6th week of doing it. Is that right? Maybe? I don't know. And it's been just so much fun. But I had a call last week with somebody, and I got an idea of taking, utilizing that 125 package. And just taking the people who buy that 125 package and putting them into a mass group with other people who are willing to use it. And every time that they sell a trial, hang on. Okay. Sorry, that's all I was going. Every time that these people sell a trial to help them get their 5 trials sold, go in there and everybody just celebrate them. Have you guys thought about anything like that? I know Valera and I talked about it, Melissa. I don't know who else was on our call the other night. But just creating just like getting, I don't know, people to buy that chip, to buy blah, blah, blah. I lost everything in my brain. It just went poof, gone. Just getting so many people in a chat and just celebrating them and teaching them how to sell those 5 trials so they can get their month for free. You know what I'm talking about?
I definitely need to get that kicked off. That's how I started, and now look where we are.
Right, it's how I started too. Why don't I start that chat today? I told Melissa last night that I'd start it today. So I'll get that started. Just getting people to, okay, so when I began, I started with that 125 package. I don't know how many people are on here that are new, that haven't heard this before, or who whatever. Okay, Ty, I'll add you too. So when I started, I couldn't afford $80 a month to buy my package. There's no way. We struggled as it was, and I wasn't going to put our family in any more any more debt or struggling anymore. My dog just got stung by a wasp. That was hilarious. Sorry, I don't know why I find that funny. Anyway, so I had to sell those 5 trials of the 125 package because I couldn't afford it. So as soon as I did, I posted on my Facebook wall because I'm like, oh my God, I got to sell these trials. I had to pay the credit card back off because it was the only credit card we had with like $200 limit or something like that. And I was like, I have to sell these. So I sold them and I just posted on my Facebook wall. But I think that that's a thing that most people don't realize that they can do now is just, giving them that support to sell those 5 trials. And like I said earlier, people just don't know how to post. They don't know how to do this. They don't know how to post. They've never done any kind of marketing managing. They've never done any kind of marketing of any sort. I mean, they could probably go on their wall. They probably never even marketed for the movie theater or for McDonald's or Starbucks or anything like that on their wall. We all market for those places because we're like, oh, I just seen this movie. It was great. You're marketing. I just got this Starbucks drink. Oh, it's my favorite flavor. You're marketing. I mean, you're marketing every time you post about something of any kind of product. And people don't realize that. And a lot of people don't even know how to post for even a Starbucks drink. So it's just getting them to learn that marketing is just posting something awesome about a product. And so just getting people to buy, to sell those 5 trials would be something incredible we could all work together on. And I'm like, I don't know. I think it's really just sounds like fun just to get people to sell those 5 trials so they get their month for free. Valera's frozen again. Okay, I'm gonna get my notebook.
Trying to catch up in this chat, and for some reason I don't like this new Zoom update. I could not get the chat. My chat is doing what your guys' messenger was doing.
Mine too. I hate it.
Ugh. Oh my gosh, Nicole just started her program today. That is absolutely amazing. How exciting for you. I love that. And look at her already killing it on a Zoom.
Hey Valera, will this chat silo work on MacBook?
I don't know. I know it's a desktop thing.
Paid for it on my desktop.
Woo.
I was like trying to see
it. Emily says yes.
Okay. I'm like, okay, because I saw it when I went to install it, it says
I think you might have to download Chrome on it though. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not a MacBook, and I went and bought a MacBook Pro the other day, and I'm like still learning it.
I'm gonna have to go and get a computer. For some reason, I opened mine today to get the kids on their work, and it like set off this big like alarm, do not turn your computer off, like scammy type sound, and I cannot get it to go off. So if you guys have any recommendations on a computer, let me know. I know. You do love it?
So fast, it's like mind blowing.
Okay, I'll have to check them out because I'm gonna have to get something. I
You love
use it
what?
much. I don't use it. What is it?
I got the MacBook Pro.
I got the MacBook Pro too, and I love it.
You
Really?
do love it? Okay.
It was
Into it.
It's not cheap, but it's very, very, very worth it.
Really? I would have to have somebody teach me how to work it.
I've only been an Android girl too. I've never had an Apple product, so it's not hard.
It's not hard. You swear?
I swear. I've only had Androids my whole life. I even have an Android phone.
That's me.
And I was about spending the money, but it's not.
It's worth it. My son has an iPhone and I can't even unlock the daggone thing.
What was that? I think MacBook automatically comes with antiviral.
Yeah. So you
Oh, cool.
save money there.
Let's see. Do you guys want more tasks? We're at an hour. Do you want more tasks, or do you want to end the call?
I went over everything on my end. One thing that I would like to know is who is close to a new rank and who has maintained this month. I know Ashley is killing it.
I'm trying. I'm 9 away.
That is awesome. You totally got this. We still have like what, 4 days left or something? You got this. That is so awesome.
Right?
What?
4-star, right?
3. I wish.
This.
You totally got this.
I lost a lot when Gen 1 went away.
You know what? That's okay. That's okay. You'll get them back.
I wasn't personally developed enough to, and I said, God has a plan.
That's right. Okay.
I'm 64 from re-ranking 4-star.
Yay! I told you, you got this. That is so awesome.
And like, I think 18 from my AO2.
Yay.
Trying. My girls are doing good. They're all ranking. A bunch of them are.
I love it.
Tammy's team's on fire.
I have, in 5 years, I've not seen growth like this since Gen 1.
No, I'm telling you what, this month has been really incredible. Like I said, May's always been my biggest month in my team.
Yeah.
And I am so stoked for next month. I can't wait. I just can't wait. It's going to be so exciting. And I'm like all giddy and like get goosebumps, but waiting and just waiting for May to happen.
Do you know if the payout breakdown is coming back today? Have you heard anything?
I don't know what day it's coming back, but they said it would.
I don't think it's coming back because
it's driving me crazy.
End of the month, because the last day of the month it kept crashing the server. We couldn't even place orders.
Huh.
Well, I know a lot of you are facing empty carts right now. I'll just tell you all this. There's an issue in the servers and David and I broke it the other day. I was on a call with David for a little over an hour. We tried breaking it to find out where the issue was coming from. So whenever we'd go through and put stuff in our cart and go to the next step, it would empty our cart between one step to the next step. So that's where the problem is coming with the empty carts. And he is working with them to work. I mean, they're like working madly to get that fixed. And like for a while, he couldn't get it to break and to see where the problem was coming in. And then on our call the other day, it broke in front of his eyes. I mean, it broke for me and it broke for him all at once. So they do know that issue is there with the empty cart stuff. So they are seriously working on it as hard as they possibly can. So whenever you're frustrated over it, remember that they are doing all that they can to get that fixed for us because they know it's a huge issue. So, yeah.
Allie had gave me some pretty good instructions and some pictures. I'll send them to you, Stacy. And every time I send them to somebody, when I give them their link, I haven't really had any issues. So I'll send them to you. I don't know if you can screen share them or not for somebody to copy.
I can screen share. Those instructions work really good, and it's working most of the time, but there are those few incidences where it is breaking. Alicia just started screen sharing. There she goes. There you go. If you guys, can you send those pictures to me? And I will.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to unmute and go back to it. If you want, just screenshot this on your phone and I'll send you the next one. Everybody got that one?
No, not yet.
this is what I send to everybody. I send their link and I say, here's your link, do these steps. And that way I have, I've sent their link and then I have the keyword in their link. So when I go back to make sure, excuse me, when I go back to make sure that, you know, I'm just going to type in link in my messenger to follow up with people that I sent my link to. Oops, sorry. Where'd it go?
I just had a
And then they have these steps.
So when I was telling my customers to click the new to tradition, they weren't getting a username set up for back office. You know how we can view their username? So I called corporate and they said when they click that option, it gives them a speedier checkout. And that was why they're not getting their username set up.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that happening lately. So what I've been doing is go to your 3-star and have them get that username set up for them because your 3-star can have that fixed. And they'll just go back office and set it up. I don't know if that's the easiest way or just calling into customer service. I know customer service sometimes can take a really long time. But that is happening because they are making it a faster checkout.
Can I also make a suggestion?
Yeah.
When you give somebody your link, I would immediately check back with them and tell them that I would never put the system down or talk bad about the system. Just say something like, you know, we have so many orders going through right now, and I just want to make sure that your order got through and it processed correctly. Let me know whenever you order. And if they have any problems with their first initial order, just say, okay, here's the deal. Since we have so many orders going through right now, go and clear your cache and your history, your cookies and your cache, and then click that link again and try again and do these steps that I just sent. And almost 99% of the time, as soon as I tell them that, it's working. And it has been for the last 3 or 4 days. But before that, I mean, everybody was having issues. But I would just say something like, blame it on the system being updating, or our system is so busy right now, our servers are so bogged down because everybody's trying to get their order in at the end of the month, which is true. I mean, our systems love to crash whenever everybody's in them, and that's why they took out that payout breakdown, so we won't have that thing continuously going. It won't bog those systems down so far. So that's what I tell people. I hope that helps.
That does help tremendously. I see Susan, what she say. That's what I've been doing. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm seriously to the point of throwing my hands up. I feel people having so much success and I can't get them to do anything. Maybe that comes from not ever having someone help me when I got started. I didn't have anybody to help me when I got started. So that's not, I'm going to say this, and it's going to sound really mean. Not having somebody to help you is not a valid excuse. That does sound mean, but I'm telling you, it's not meant to be mean at all. Because it comes down to how much work you're putting into it and how much work you're putting into the people you sign up and how much work you're putting into people you sign up with their downline and with getting them to sell on the business as well. It just comes down to doing all the simple steps every single day of working your business and posting and you know, working with your teams, getting to know your teams, and teaching them how to move forward. Again, that wasn't meant to be mean at all, but I didn't have an upline that helped me. I was all by myself until I hit 3-star, and I hit 3-star. Nobody, everybody's my uplines are like, "Where'd you come from? Who are you?" I went to my first meeting as a 4-star, and everybody there was like, "I don't know who you are." I'm like, well, I don't have an upline to teach me anything, so you know. So we can't use that as an excuse. Now that we do know how to do this, and we do have power hours, we have all this support and all these trainings and all of this, you know, help. Take those and utilize them to your best ability. Take those and utilize them to everything that you've got into it, and you know, you have all the tools at your fingertips now to help you grow. Let's see what else. There was another question. The The clearing the cache on their phone, yes, you can do that on your phone. You have to be in the Google browser or whatever browser.
Do we know when probiotics will be back in?
Hopefully May 1st. Hopefully. We're praying.
Thank
Hopefully.
God. Thank you.
May 1st, we're praying.
Stacey, do you want me to do a screen share on how to clear your cache so people know how to tell people? Okay. Let me grab my pen.
Yeah.
Okay. So bring up whatever you're using. I use Google Chrome. So if you just do your history and you click right here, clear browsing data, you can choose what you want to delete. I want to delete my cookies and site data and my cached images and file. And you literally clear it, and that's it. And you back out of it.
Thank
So
you.
you go into your history and then clear browsing data, and then you can choose whatever.
I'm gonna give you guys an awesome tip. You know, like I think it was Ashley, it said links, or maybe it was Alicia, I'm not sure who said putting links, that way she can research it. Put something specific to you that you send every single customer and every single message whenever you send them their links. I mean, you could even put, I don't know, I use the word links as well, or let me know. You can put in special keywords. That way, whenever you do send somebody your links, they can just go to the top and search those keywords that you know you've put in there every time you've sent your link out, and it's gonna pull up all those conversations.
Is it mine that froze, or did everybody's?
Mine like totally locked me out for a second. I'm like, what the heck just happened? But I see everybody now.
Mine did too. Mine just froze.
Oh,
That's so weird.
Suzanne, I was answering your question, but I realized I was still muted. So you wish you could get your girls on power hours. The big thing is you can't force somebody to work a business that doesn't want to. And that's just a cold hard truth, is they're only going to do what they want to do. You may want to grow big, they may not. They just may want to get their product for free each month. You don't know. Find out their goals. Find out if they want to get their product for free each month, that that's their goal. Find out if they want to make $100 extra a month. Find out if they want to make $500 extra a month. Find out if they want to go big and have that residual income coming in every single month of $1,000 or more. Find out exactly what they want, exactly what their needs are, and then go from there. So if you have somebody who wants to make $1,000 a month, that's their goal. Say, okay, hey, these power hours are incredible. Or, you know, if you can't get them on them, teach them what you learned on power hour. Make sure your people are all in one chat that want to sell, and teach them exactly what you learned on power hour. I give my girls reminders every single time that there's a power hour. I jump in my chat and I'm like, okay, power hour starting. Got 5 minutes.
I would say share the recordings too. So like if you have a downline chat, share the recordings so that way they can watch them and see how amazing they are and join in live and have that momentum. I would say let them experience a recording if they're not full on. And then when they see how exciting it is and all the comments that are coming through and everybody being congratulated, like everybody wants to feel good and be congratulated. So maybe that could help break the ice too, because they could be nervous and not know what to expect, like that kind of thing. Let them know they won't be put on the spot. They can low key and get some awesome information.
Right.
Valera, I think I'm gonna kiss you. Like literally, I'm about in tears. I have downloaded this, paid for it, and working on it. Life is just about to be changed.
Do you love it? Yay. Okay, I'm gonna go buy a computer today if I'm gonna do that.
If somebody is worried about following up, this is worth $29 a month.
Yay. I love it.
My mind is blown in the first few minutes.
Good. Look how red her face is. Bless her heart.
I'm gonna get it today. That's what I'm gonna do.
No,
I love it.
I spend following up with people.
Yes, I love that. Okay, well, everybody get on your computers and get Chat Silo today, and let's rock some follow-up. That is so awesome.
Retention rates about to go through the freaking roof.
I love it. That is so cool.
Awesome. Chat Silo, Erica. I saw Erica ask another question I wanted to answer. Mine canceled their smart ship because they lost their job. I've talked to them about the business. They ignored me. You know, that's one of those things, maybe talking to them about the business may be different than just saying, hey, you can get your product for free if you're selling 5 trials a month. Make it really simple. Sometimes the more you talk to them about it, the least interested they are. If you make it sound like you're making them sell or grow a big business, they're probably, in the most part, going to ignore everything that you're saying.
I would say get that third-party validation, like Stacy had said. Include your upline. If you don't have a supportive upline, include me or Stacy in it. We would love to put our input on to keep you guys having a team for sure.
I mean, sometimes I had 2 people that decided to do that this month too because they lost their jobs, and they're like, I don't want to sell. I'm like, you aren't selling anything. You're sharing 5 trials a month to your friends and family for $29 each. That's all you gotta do. They're like, okay, and they've already sold their 5 trials. So that's all it takes is saying, hey, do you want to get it for free? So all you gotta do is share 5 trials a month, and that's it. That's it. That's all you need to say. Put that little bug in their ear, and sometimes they'll be like, oh, I can do that. I need my product. I don't want to go without my supplements. I'm losing weight. I'm feeling great. I have more energy. I'm getting more stuff done. Okay, yeah, what do I got to do? I mean, just let them think about it. Don't talk to them until you're blue in the face. Don't talk to them and give them message after message about it. Just, hey, you can get it for free. I'll teach you how. Share 5 trials a month. I mean, sometimes it's just that simple. And just simple words, not just that simple, but just giving them those simple words. This was Valera's Power Hour, and I feel like I've taken over.
No, you did great. This was all good stuff. I love it so much. Thank you.
Okay, we're at over an hour. Does anybody want to give us any questions to answer so we can jump off here? Does anybody have anything to add? Thanks, Alicia and Ty and Ashley for all your
Yeah, thank you, ladies.
Does anybody have like a really good end of the month script, or not script, but like a post that's just really getting some good feedback right now?
My gut gone, or what the heck? I don't even know what I put on there. Gut be gone or something. That post got like insane hot. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anything in the chat. Stacy, do you have anything else, babe? I have everything off my list completely checked. So you killed it, and I appreciate you jumping on with me.
Yeah, anytime.
Ty, that's the one. That post is hot. So I literally just put that verbiage and then like 10 before and afters in the comments, and it like flies off the shelf. It like is a hot post. And all I'm doing since our probiotic is gone is a 30-day supply, heart and hydration, and then 2 boxes of the Renew on subscription, giving them the subscription price. That's what I'm doing in my Gut Be Gone. I know some of my upline are doing that with the balance. You can do that with the Vibrant patches. You can literally make it anything you want, but that's just what I'm personally doing for mine.
School. This one and the next one. Nicole, I just saw your question about you just started. So have you gotten your product yet? You can unmute yourself and talk if you want to. You don't have to not talk.
Yeah, I just have a lot of kids, so it's always loud over here. It's like quiet for like 5 seconds right now.
You're in the right place.
Okay.
But yeah, so I just got my product on Saturday. So like I started it today or whatever.
That is so awesome. Good for you.
So starting off, have you noticed anything today? Do you have more energy today? Do you have less appetite?
So I haven't noticed the appetite thing yet, but I have definitely noticed like I was really tired when I got up, and then like after I took it, within like probably an hour, like my energy has like been seriously boosted.
Okay. So a
Which is
perfect
amazing
post
for me
for you
because I have
today.
like thyroid issues and stuff like that. So
That's good. That's good that your energy level is boosting up. So a perfect post for you today is, oh my God, this energy is absolutely insane. You always want to use keywords like OMG and use emojis because that makes your post more attractive. And you can take a picture of yourself with your 2 pills, with your blue and orange in your hand. Like, oh my God, the energy I'm getting from these things are incredible. Who wants more information? That it can be as simple as that to get people wanting more information. It can be, I got $29 samples for sale. Who wants one of these babies? This energy is incredible. You know, sometimes it just takes just little bitty things, not great big, long, huge posts. Yeah, oh my God, I'm keeping up with these kids today, with these little babies. It just takes one huge post, and it doesn't have to be anything specific. Just say, hey, these little babies right here are giving me energy. Or, oh my gosh, these things right here are incredible. I got energy out the roof. You know, you can use it however you want to use it, and you can say whatever you want to make it more powerful, make it stand out to people. And I think that's sometimes where a lot of people do like posting, get confused and don't know anything about what to post because they're like, these pills are awesome. I mean, then that's all I got. It's just about how you use it. And how you post it. And sometimes it's like, hey, I got these trials for $29. People are losing 5 to 7 pounds this week. Woo, who wants one? So, you know, just anything simple and easy.
well, see, that's what I was going with because I'm like, I obviously can't share like a weight loss thing because it's not happened yet. So I was just like, okay, what do I lead with?
Okay.
You know? So.
Yeah, lead with your energy. And you know what? There's hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people that are having weight loss results, and you can share their results. You can share what they're doing. You can share, oh my God, you won't believe how fantastic Susan looks after her 30-pound weight loss. All it took was these 2 pills. And post that, and then post her picture, her before and after picture in the comments. Or you know, you can do anything like that. Post her pictures on the wall. Take her testimony, make a story. You won't believe what these people are doing that look incredible. They look incredible. They've lost a combined weight total of 104 pounds or something like that. And then take some of their stories and take their pictures, combine their weight loss, put their pictures together and put them on your stories. You can do so much with it, and it doesn't necessarily have to start with you. But when you start posting you and you start posting what you're feeling from them, whether it's, you know, 2 pounds gone or more energy or less cravings, you didn't eat as much at dinner, you didn't eat as much at lunch, you got up and you didn't have to have an alarm. When you post things like that, people are going to be more apt to join you because they're your friends and your family on your wall, and they trust you. They trust what you're doing. They trust what you're saying. So that's really where it all begins, is you're more market and posting simple things like that, things that you are getting from the pills. Let's say tonight you feel great and you go for a mile-long walk, and it's posting on your wall, man, I feel great. I can't believe how much energy I did get from these. I got this done today, and I went for a mile-long walk to get my exercise in. And I still have energy this evening. It's just about posting words like that to make people realize what is she doing? Hell, I need energy. I mean, who doesn't need energy, right? Who doesn't need
Right.
that extra little piece of oomph to get them through the day? Because usually by 6 o'clock, people are done. They're ready to sit on the couch after their dinner. Sometimes they don't even want to cook dinner because they're so exhausted, and they don't want to do anything because they are exhausted from the day. And just getting people to know that this does help them through the evenings as well, just to give them that boost of energy, is something that is definitely not shared enough. And so, use it, utilize it.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you. That was a good, like, I just couldn't think of like, what to start off with, what to lead with, but I wanted to like hit the ground running so that I had people like starting to stir up interest like immediately.
Absolutely.
So.
What I see about the FTC is all this compliant with the craziness. It's compliant. There's a video I posted. Susan, I don't know whose downline you're in. But there's a video that John Melton posted. There's a couple posts from Ray Higdon, and it's all compliant as long as you're not using the keywords like coronavirus, COVID-19. This isn't curing. You're not making income claims. You made $1,000. As long as you're not posting all of that and putting them together. Okay. Valeria, you got anything else?
I know I am being summoned. Apparently, I've had too much alone time.
I know Columbus is out here. He's like, Mom, your call was an hour. Are you going to cook lunch? I'm like, dude, it's 3:20. I just had breakfast an hour and a half ago.
I had breakfast. Well, I ate 10 minutes before I got on the call, so whenever that was. Living our best life here.
That's right. I didn't get till almost 11 o'clock, so it's okay today.
It's fine.
It's fine. Okay, we're gonna jump off here, and then anybody has anything else? Yeah, you can still post your products, Susan. That's definitely fine, as long as you're just not putting, I don't put True Vision on my page. I never, ever, hardly ever will say the words True Vision on my page. I'll post products, but I will not post the words. I don't think that's really an FTC thing. I think that's specifically I don't want people going from my page to Google and Googling Googling my products and ordering off of Google, or ordering from eBay or Amazon. That's just one of those things you don't want to do in your business, is post your product names. Alicia says, don't follow Alicia's eating habits. And yeah, you can still post all of your products on your page. Just don't use them in conjunction with Corona or COVID, or
Don't make
claims.
them spammy, I would say. Keep them creative. Be creative with your posts.
Yeah, be creative. I mean, you can have as much fun as you want to with your posts. Yeah, and Ty says offer to take orders. I do that. I offer to take orders if they can't figure it out. Yeah. Also, customer service is a great place for them to go if they come up with a blank order or they can't figure it out. Make sure they know your ID number, and if they have a blank order cart, make sure that they know their ID number, and always follow up with those people to make sure that they didn't go to the referral center. Also, if you have a 3-star above you that's willing to help you, most 3-stars are willing to jump in and say, hey, I can put you on a 3-way call with my ESR if they're available. Okay. Do you know if the grapefruit H&H actually has? The grapefruit in there is not actually grapefruit, it's grapefruit flavoring. But you can always ask product at True Vision Health. Email them. They will tell you the full specifics, because I know some people can't have actual grapefruit with some of their meds. So I would definitely email into products@truevisionhealth.com.
I know that if you have a customer on blood pressure medications, they cannot drink the grapefruit heart and hydration.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you hear that?
Products. What's her name? Stop.
Products did tell you that?
Yeah.
That they told me that you could, because it was just a flavoring.
Oh.
Yeah, they told me Jason can take it with his meds.
Sorry, what was that?
Jason can take it with his meds. It's not the same as like grapefruit. It's just the flavoring, and it doesn't interfere.
Okay, good. I messaged them about that when grapefruit came out, so I will disregard that then. Good. That's
So,
good
I
to
mean,
know.
you can always message them again, but I was always told it was just a flavoring,
Mm-hmm.
not an actual grapefruit stuff.
Okay, good.
And I know a lot of people too, there's always questions about, is it Pygnogenol, ubiquinol, or MSM, maybe it's MSM, that has sulfa or sulfate in it or something like that, and people have a misconception. You know, always ask your doctor or pharmacist as well. But the sulfa that most people are allergic to with prescription meds is not the same as the sulfate that's in MSM, correct?
Correct. My husband is allergic to that, so I know that the products contained it, so I had him test it, and he's fine.
Yeah, I'm allergic to sulfa as well, but I can take our MSM.
Yeah.
It's completely different. Okay, as long as nobody has any questions, I'm jumping off here. I gotta fix my family dinner, or lunch, something.
Breakfast.
Breakfast. Breakfast at 3:30.
It's fine. Josh walked in and he gave me one of these, like, what are you doing type thing. So time's up for me. Thanks for the adult time, you guys. This is much needed for sure.
Yep. All right, my team, I'll see you later on with Austin.
Yes. See you in a bit.
See you later.
Have a great afternoon, everyone.
Thank you, you too.